We then sent out a bunch of playtest copies to people because people were asking about it, and they just started having a blast. It was people just continuing our message of invite all your friends, have fun. This I put in just for you guys. This is my Gmail account. Here's the important part. The user you're trying to contact is receiving mail at a rate that prevents additional messages from blah, blah, blah. Just in case you would all like to know the policies of your company, this is the mail you get when you get more than 1,000 mails per second on Gmail. That was fun. One of my favorite things was for that playtest, we sent out an early version of our instructions. This actually is in the final instructions too. For normal games, it's pick a player to go first, right? The youngest, the oldest, whatever it is. For us, we had all kinds of things, but my favorite was we put in, who has the shortest spleen? Because I thought that was funny and stupid, and why not put it in the instructions? And then someone tweeted at us when they read this thing, my friend Amy is an ultrasound tech. Who has the shortest spleen? And I thought, no frickin' way. And she said, yes, frickin' way. She brought all her friends into the hospital. They got ultrasounds. And if you ever play with Amy, she goes first because she has the shortest spleen. It's just to show people went crazy for this, because when we stop talking about money, they start talking about fun. And that's really the magical thing that happened here. They unlocked almost every challenge we could throw at them. And before we were talking about this one-to-one correlation between Ouya's messages and their money raised. Well, now let's look at them compared to us. Here's where number 9 hit. I am so proud of this graph. This was 10 years in the making, but look at that. When you stop talking about money, look at what happens. And we just got inundated by happy, excited, friendly people who just wanted to have fun with us. And the money was secondary. And the money came, but it was secondary. And the moral of the story is, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you Ouya, the second most crowdfunded game in Kickstarter history. Thanks, yeah. So that's it. If there's questions, I'm happy to answer them. I told you guys to interrupt me, and no one did. So if you've got questions now, I'm happy to answer them. If there's other specific, I've worked on so much stuff. If there's specific stuff you want to hear about, let me know, and I've got pictures and videos and fun stuff.
Thanks for coming again.
Yeah.
And so my question is for like alternate reality games. Some people get very involved with it, very intense. And for I Love Bees, I heard a story about one person who, during a hurricane, still camped out and was trying to follow up on the story and was at the payphone being like, hey, I want to get the next clue. And they had to get told to go to cover, right?
Yeah, people are nuts. Like we built this very elaborate system that would push out these calls to all these payphones. We had this army of payphone interns to find the payphones for us, but eventually it was all automated, and it would push the story out. And when these really bad hurricanes hit in Florida, our system was on autopilot, and it was still sending out the calls. And so we realized there was a problem, and we started manually canceling the calls and posting to the user base, look, don't go out. Like, this is a stupid game. It's not worth risking your life. But people started to say, where's Tom? Wait, Tom said he was actually going out. Where's Tom? And what was crazy about that is there's 2 million people playing this game. And for the group in Florida, they were so tightly knit that they knew Tom, and they knew that he was really good at answering these payphones no matter what the conditions.